Hi everyone, and welcome back to Kimbo's Comfort Kitchen. But we're not in the kitchen, as you can see. We are now on my back deck on this beautiful sunshiny day in December in Vancouver. What we are going to do is make a bunch of sandwiches for the homeless. And the reason being is there are a lot of people out there that aren't going to make a big meal because they figure they're going to have too much food left over. Well, guess what? You can take all of that food and give it to the homeless. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to show you how we're basically going to try and make a turkey dinner sandwich with as much stuff in there as we can. No pun intended. Or crammed. No pun intended. Jillian Pache, would you mind coming in?
Absolutely.
Jillian is my partner in crime here today. Chef Pache. Chef Jillian. Whatever you want to call you. Or you can call me Ray. But Jillian's been in our bubble for quite a while now. And she's been... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What did you say?
From the get-go.
That's better.
Yes.
See, it's hard when you have high-pitched, whiny voices. They don't carry on the mic that well. But
Did you call me?
no, I said it would be hard if it was that way. Not that kind of hard. But anyway, where am I going with? Anyway, so we're going to do sandwiches today. And so if you're thinking about not doing a big meal because of the fact that you don't want to have leftovers, this is an alternative, and you can help out your community, right?
Perfect. Excellent.
Like, do the people don't think of people after Christmas, do they?
Absolutely. No, we don't.
We don't what? We don't what? She whispers
I
like
said
a
pardon?
freaking mouth. Pardon?
I do.
Pardon? And now she's... Yeah, well, hopefully when we get her on camera in the kitchen, we can get her to talk a little louder.
I will raise my voice.
All right, so let's get in the kitchen, make some sandwich for the homeless. But also, if you know somebody that's not going to get a Christmas meal, right?
Absolutely.
We could give them a sandwich the next day. It won't be on the day of, but you can always make them a really nice deluxe sandwich, and you'll see how we're going to do that, okay?
Perfect.
So, ciao, let's go to it.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right, Jillian, let's go. Miss Pache, the chef of the day. We're going to take, let's grab our bag that we cooked up last night.
So we've got the two drummers that we're just setting aside for one. Oh my goodness. Bag of meat.
Can't see any of it.
Can't see any of it?
No,
Oh, so
that's all right.
keep going, keep going.
Yeah.
Alright, this is all dark, all dark, all dark.
And what are we doing? Where do we get? What's
So
the
the dark
purpose?
meat, sorry?
What's the purpose of what we're doing right now?
Right,
We're going to cut sandwich meat.
yes, we're cutting sandwich meat right now. I have pulled out the white meat and I am going to cut this into nice thin slices that we can lay out beautifully in our sandwiches. Is that how you want it, Chef?
Perfect, chef.
Excellent, Chef.
Mhm.
Well, we've got a bit of bone there. Don't want that.
I hate when
Not
that
so
happens.
good. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
Oh,
we're going to
there we
slice
go.
the rest of this,
yeah.
and then we'll move on to the dark.
Absolutely.
All right. Awesome, chef. So next we're going to go to the dark.
Yes,
Does
we're
it-
going to the dark side.
Oh, you just took the words right out of my
I'm
mouth.
sorry about that.
It's all right. We'll let it go this time.
All right.
I knew a girl like that once.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What, who went to the dark side?
Yeah.
Did she ever come back?
No.
Okay. Well,
That's why she went to the dark side.
absolutely. So, this is, yeah.
It doesn't look like dark meat.
It
That looks
doesn't,
like a
does
leg.
it? It looks like really pale.
Glad you take direction well.
I mean, is this not what you call dark meat?
Not really.
What do you call dark
That's
meat?
the
then?
thigh and everything else that's under there.
Oh, okay.
We call those
So-
legs and wings. But in England,
All right,
maybe I guess you call
I
them
am-
something different.
Yes, I was always under the impression that the white meat was your breast, the dark meat was everything else. No. Okay.
No, well, I guess technically, color-wise, it would be, but realistically, let me see. Look it up. Ding, 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 ding. No.
Okay. So,
Legs and wings, and then the dark meat, which is the thigh. So breast is white, thighs are dark.
Okay.
But that's just my opinion.
Okay. So we've fallen down a cultural gap here, ladies and gentlemen. Can
Okay.
we can we just
Move on?
agree on the fact
Can
that
you
we're
talk and chop?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what yeah. Yeah, we're
She's so
basically
slow.
absolutely. We're basically making all of the meats into sandwich meat. Is that a fair comment?
Yeah,
Excellent.
I can live with that.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Man, he's demanding.
I know.
Shit. Yeah, like James Cameron. I hear he's a bugger to work with as well.
As long as it's not Gordon Ramsay, I'm fine.
Oh, okay, all right then. Yeah, at least I'd know what he was talking about.
Shut up! Alright. So we're going to basically, this has been a lot more involved than I thought, so we're going to come back when she's done all of that.
When I've finished buggering it around. Sorry, what were you saying?
And we're back.
What were you saying?
Are you done yet?
Not quite.
Jiminy Cricket.
So
she's been, it's taken her half an hour just to do this little bit right here, just so you know.
I just woke up. Tell me, you're telling me this is white meat?
Mean that?
Wave it under the camera. Right. You're telling me this is white meat?
No, I'm saying it's not dark meat. Well, technically it is dark meat if you look at it but it's not. It's certainly not dark meat that I know. Which is, look, there's 3 categories as far as I'm concerned.
That's dark.
Yes, but would you say that as juicy as a thigh?
Right, but
that's a question.
No. No.
The answer is no.
However, it's clearly dark. Look.
Yeah, but it's not. There's dark meat. There's white meat like breasts. You said earlier there's breast is a white meat, and then you said and there's dark. Well, I disagree. I think there's white meat. Then there's dark meat, which is the thigh, which is personally I think the best part because it's got all the juice in it. It doesn't dry out like the breast does.
Right.
And then you've got the legs and the wings, which are basically dust. I mean, these are pretty good because it's a good turkey.
Right.
But generally speaking, even though you would consider this dark meat, I don't, simply because it's tough, it's not juicy, and I understand that people really prefer that, just like I like chicken wings. Or some people love the turkey wings and will fight to the death for turkey wing. But I don't consider it dark meat.
Okay, well, I think you're strange, but there we go.
Yeah, I know a girl like that once.
What, I thought you were strange?
Totally, or maybe more than one.
Only the one?
Maybe more than one. All right.
Okay.
When Chef is done here in a second, well, another half hour, we'll come back when it's all done. We'll start actually making sandwiches.
Actually.
All right. So, Chef Jillian.
So, Chef Kim.
Can you now see that there's a difference? Would you not say there's 3 different types of meat here?
Yes.
I was what?
Yes, you were right.
Oh, God, thank you so much.
We got, this is the breast.
Yeah.
Sorry, my hands are wet. I'm
breast
watching
here.
my fingers.
Leg.
Yep.
And thigh.
You got it.
Cool. And we're going to use this to make a bunch of sandwiches.
Yeah.
Or as my little nephew used to say, sandwiches.
Yes.
What are we calling these sandwiches, by the way?
Turkey?
Yeah, what we call them, like holiday sandwiches?
I don't know. I thought you were going to come up with a sexy name. Did you not?
Okay, holiday sandwiches.
Holiday sandwiches isn't sexy. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're going to have to work on that.
Holiday breast sandwiches. Is that sexy?
Yes.
There we go.
Okay.
Not really.
Okay.
All right, we're going to put it together here so we can start assembling. Right then. So, there it is. Let's make a little bit of smoked mayonnaise. Now you can go to the store and pay 4 times as much for smoked mayonnaise. Or you can go get some liquid smoke. And this is one of the ones that I use. It's probably one of the better ones out there if you can get it. Woodland. And the one thing you gotta be careful about when you're making anything with this stuff, with the liquid smoke, is not to use too much, because otherwise it'll just ruin it. And it'll go from that really cool smokiness to something that really sucks.
Can I ask you a question, Kim?
What's that?
So, if you have smoked paprika at home,
yeah,
would that be an acceptable substitute, or would you recommend people actually go grab the smoke that you're showing?
Oh, if you're looking for liquid smoke, or you're looking for smoked mayo, then yeah, the smoked paprika will be a completely different animal.
Okay.
And same thing with if you use like something else to smoke, like chipotle.
Yes.
It would be really good. It'll be really spicy, which we're not going to do because obviously some people can't handle spice.
Yeah.
But no, if you really just want a smoked mayo for your sandwich, then this is pretty much it.
Yep.
You can't really substitute chilies or peppers.
Okay, good to know.
Thank you. Thanks for asking. All right, so we've got that made, and we're going to use that and spread that. And next we're going to work on is the stuffing. All right, so this is the stuffing now. We're going to make part of the sandwich. How are we going to do that?
Okay, so this is the stuffing you made yesterday, Kim, and it was originally baked in a an open baking dish, ceramic baking dish. And so last night we lined a loaf tin with cling wrap, and we've pressed the stuffing into that. So let's hope that it's gonna pop out nicely and hold together, and there we have it.
Wow!
Ooh, I love it when a plan comes together.
Ta-da! I'll take that.
Ta-da! You will? Okay.
Yeah.
Marvellous. Thank you
There
so
we go.
much.
So,
So, and then we're after nice thin slices. So, okay.
Oh, that's not going to work too well.
It's
is
not
it?
gonna. Well, let me swap over to a ceramic, serrated, not ceramic. See if that does us a bit better.
We should have put some glue in it.
Well,
You know what? We're going to have to go to Plan B. It would have been nice to see the
we
tight slices in there.
Kinda got. Yeah.
I think we're going to just crumble it on top of the sandwich now.
Well,
Or kind of. Oh, that's
Wait.
looking better.
I'm going to keep going. We've got something that's crumbly, but I think
Some, what do we call them? Crumbly bits?
crumbly bits.
Actually, so part of it's not bad.
Part of it's not bad. I think it's going to be a case of somewhat reassembling the slices
Exactly.
on the bread,
Right.
which not quite what we'd hoped. Yeah, I mean, if you look at it like this, that's
Fine.
That's not terrible.
No, it's
So
not great though.
We're going to use a couple of those per.
I'm going to work on that. So yeah.
Okay.
All right. We're going to cut the rest of that. You want to continue cutting and we'll cut back to you in a sec.
Yes.
Please and thank you. So Chef has just schooled me here. My thought, we did what we did to begin with was we put it in this pan with cellophane, as you saw, and then pulled it out after we pressed it, and now we cut it, and it's going to be okay. We're going to use it. But Chef Jillian had a better idea. What do you think?
Well, what I was explaining is what we would do in the UK for banqueting, which is to rather than scooping out our stuffing from a ceramic pan, we'd press it into something like a loaf tin, or make a log out of it with basically wrapping the entire thing in cling wrap and then in tin foil and then baking that off.
And
So
keep it
what
separate just for that.
Yes. So what I would recommend is cook off enough in your ceramic pan for what you're going to need for dinner. Put the rest of it in your pan loaf and bake that. And yeah,
Fine,
I
be that way.
I think it would work better than
Fine. I said fine,
All
fine,
right then.
fine. Be that
Okay.
way. That's what we're going to do next time.
Perfect.
Thank you very much, Chef.
You're welcome, Chef.
So, Chef Jillian,
So, Chef Kim.
now we get down to the nitty gritty. It's called how to build this beautiful sandwich, this turkey sandwich. What are you thinking we do? We've got gravy from last night left over. Can you believe it? This is rare in our household, but I made such a crap load that it was pretty hard to go through all it. But they made a pretty good job of it. So we put, what do you think? We put the smoked mayo on here, and then we'll put on the cranberry, which, by the way, this is sauce we made, and then I just put a stick of blender or immersion blender through it to turn it into more of a jam for cranberry sauce. And then, well, why don't you get to it, and I'll shut up.
Okay. Let's see what we've got going on here.
Don't be chintzy.
Well, I'm trying to get the right amount. You don't want to kill it with the mayonnaise.
No.
There we go.
Only on me.
Oh, we're doing. Sorry, did we say cranberry or gravy on this one?
Gravy in the middle.
Gravy in the middle.
Yeah.
This one.
Cranberry, the jam on the outside.
Okay, then here we go.
And never the twain shall meet.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
too heavy.
Oh, I'm loving the way that's
Okay
looking.
then.
All right, what's
Marvellous.
next? Let's do white meat.
White meat. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. And you want a full layer?
Just a one layer is good
One
enough because we're
layer.
going to have the other stuff in there too.
Yeah, excellent. There we go. One layer. And we're going brown until that?
Now, don't mix those. Do you want to put brown with white?
Oh, okay. All right. No, when you said start with white, I thought you were going
We'd
to
start with
layers
the white
of
sandwich.
Got it.
Well, we could put dark. I just never really thought about it.
Okay.
Do you want to go dark?
No. Let's
Okay, fine.
Let's get to the journey to the end of the sandwich.
Okay, so
Shall we
gravy.
do gravy next?
Schmear of gravy.
How am I going to smear this, chef? Because this is, it's as you can see, it's
I'll smear it.
quite firm. You smear. Go
I'll
on.
schmear.
You smear.
Not a problem schmearing.
Okay then.
Because we're going to
We're
put...
just going to be rough with it.
Yeah. Excuse my fingers. They're washed.
Oh
That
yeah,
too.
you are using your fingers.
There. Well, we're chefs. We can
that's
do
cool.
that. Well, we can do that. We're working in the kitchen. How do you think we got this food here? Wasn't with using our robot arms. Okay, there we go. So that's the schmear. And now we're going to go... And I'm going to... Look at that. I'm using my fingers again.
Oh, what do you like?
It's a little gravy. Sorry, I got my head in the picture there, didn't I? I bet you I did. That was really appealing.
Well, it's just as well as a good-looking head.
Oh, thank you so much. What do you want? Okay, and are we done? I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Now we could put pepper, but we won't.
All right. Close that thing.
Close that up. This is sourdough, as I mentioned. You could go with the 21 grain salute bread if you like, but we're not going to in this case. And let's. Okay.
What's it look like?
Oh yeah, sure.
Come on, give us the money shot.
Actually, that is pretty good.
That looks
Look
like
at that.
that's a nice looking sandwich.
That's going to be a good sandwich. Now, we'll show you the packaging in a sec. Just give me a moment. Okay, so upon further discussion, we thought, you know what, we could put more turkey in here, but the other part looks really good. But just so you know, we're not really that cheap. We're trying to make it look efficient. So the idea being is I went and got this package at a one of your big box stores, and I went and got a protein bar. And we'll do that. Now, some people say, why don't you use recycle and use paper bag? Well, here in Vancouver, that's probably not a good idea because a lot of times the homeless people don't necessarily going to eat it right away, and it'll just get totally sucked and soggy and wet and everything if you put it in a paper bag. This way it's protected, and quite often they'll end up using this for something else. So that's our idea. We're going to go and make a crap load of these right now, and then we're going to distribute them this afternoon to our friends in the West End that are homeless, and also to people, a couple people that are by themselves right now. They're not necessarily homeless, but they're not actually always feeding themselves properly because they're alone. And, you know, maybe the day after Christmas or and Boxing Day or whatever, when you've got your leftovers, think of somebody that never got a turkey dinner. And you can always, you know, turkey these up and make them a little bit more deluxe if you like. But you get the idea behind it. Right, Chef?
Right, chef.
Okay, so here's to everybody. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas
Merry Christmas
from us, and Happy New Year. And let's all take care of each other. Right?
Right.